Alright, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another Rainbolt Daily challenge today. Um, it is an extraordinary road today, a bridge world, and a Rainbolt world for us on the docket today. Um, one more week of this setup, and then I'll be going back to the normal setup, I promise. Hopefully the audio is not too bad. I haven't heard any comments complaining about the audio, so I think we're okay. Alright, let's hop into Extraordinary Road here. Start off in what appears to be Big California, I think. Is this... Huh. I don't recognize it. I went to Big Sur recently, because as you guys know, I do live in the Bay Area, and it doesn't look like anything on Big Sur. I could be misremembering. So am I thinking, like... I guess down here doesn't really line up, though, does it? Unless we're going, like, somewhere. Like on this, on the PCH somewhere? That would be my guess anyway. Was a bit further south there on this part. Yeah, it makes sense. Thornhill Broom Beach. Never been out there. I've really been. I mean, I've obviously been on the 101, going up the 101 on the coast, but never been on the PCH through Malibu in that area. So, cool location. We'll move on to the next round, in which we're on some kind of dam. Um, hmm. What country do you go here? To me, it was more Eastern Europe, especially with this barbed wire. I mean, I guess it could be Spain, though. Can't really discount that, especially with this. Kind of weird. Hmm. I don't know. These locations are very hard. You don't really have anything to go off of besides. I mean, this feels weird for like Romania, right? But I think that was my first thought anyway, so I think I'm gonna do it. Just go somewhere like the tributary of the Danube somewhere. Yeah, if that actually works, actually just ends up being here on this dam. Definitely findable, but fair enough. Let's go down to the yeah, it does reach the Danube eventually. All right, move on to this round. See the front of the black car here. A lot of cactus. Huh. Was in Mexico, I think. Um, we go Coahuila. Something. That was kind of my first thought, but I don't know if you get this abundance of cactus here. I guess it's possible. Um, it's not like prickly pear, which you would get down in SLP, so I'm gonna try this. I know it is quite hilly here. Um, yeah, I know it's a bit of a risky guess, but we'll try it. It does actually just end up being Arizona. I mean, I thought it was the U.S. initially, um, but yeah, it's one of the Mexico because I thought it made a bit more sense. Okay, what are we looking at here? I can't tell if this is Florida or if it's like Australia somehow. Um, I want to say it's Florida or like something that's not Australia. It was very swamp-like, especially with these plants here. Kind of reminds me of stuff that I would see in Hawaii. I think Florida obviously is the next closest tropical state, so might as well. We'll give it a go. Okay, it was just Florida. It was a bit more north though. Um, in Otania Creek State Forest. All right. And we have a huge statue of a guy wearing some rain boots. I mean, it's Ecuador, of course, with the crap cam. It looks like Guayaquil to me, but I don't know. Like, doesn't look too high altitude, of course. Like, we have some palms, which I just don't think would exist in Quito or like those high altitude cities like Ambato or Cuenca and stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna try Guayaquil. I think the angle looks quite good as well. If I wasn't waffling so much, maybe could have found the statue. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave it in this area. The angle looks okay. It was actually Salina there, which is fair enough. And what is the statue that we're looking at here? The zooming in is Monumento al Pescador, which I believe is fisherman. Um, Yes, and it is just a guy holding a fish with some boots on. Cool. All right. Well, where did we finish here? Got over 20k. I mean, the Tucson one cost me some valuable placements there, but we get 11th. Fair enough. All right. Move on to a bridged world now. Let's see what we got. In no idea what I'm looking at. Like, you go here. Go Alps, I guess. Go in Alps. Go Innsbruck. Okay, it ended up being Austria. The only one in Austria that's close, so I'll take it. Sweden here. Kind of a red road, so I guess I'm gonna go Dalarna County or Dalarna region or whatever. Does end up being Dalarna. That's a very nice region guessed by Macum there. Obviously being Swedish. Was not Dalarna, actually. This looks like Tunisia, but where do you go Jerba ever? See Jerba, you know. Okay, well, it just ends up being Monastir on this thing. Yeah, makes sense. The water was quite visible there. And we'll move into this round, which looks like Turkey and somewhere down here. I'd say it could even be Antalya. I think we'll hedge it out slightly. Oh, it ends up being Hatay, actually. Makes a lot of sense. I guess with this ridge to the east here, makes a lot of sense, because as you guys can see here, there's a pretty consistent ridge running throughout Hatay, like, on the coast. But just enough room to fit Iskenderun and other coastal cities in there. Makes a lot of sense. What was the giveaway there? Did we have circular water tanks? I don't know. I guess it makes sense with the ridge running like that. Yeah. Next, in somewhere that I have no idea. Hungary came to mind, I think. That was probably my first thought. I'm gonna leave it in there. It was just Hungary. Nice. We ended up getting a 4th, which is good. But if we had made a better region guess in Turkey, we could have made it. I mean, I'm happy to get the Hungary there. Give away Hungary here to me. I don't know, these plants. Like I see a lot of I don't know what exact tree this is, but I feel like I see them a lot in both Hungary and Bulgaria. Especially because there's a lot of summer coverage in those two places now in Gen 4. I usually just recognize this plant. Just kind of looks like Hungary, I guess. We got some corn growing. It's semi-flat. And, yeah. Didn't seem like Western Europe to me, so. Alright, a little bit of 4th, which is good enough for me. And we'll move on to Rainbolt World 4 seconds, where we'll see some space blocking, in which we're going to have to click in there. I'm clicking in the label no coverage, but that's all good. Oh, we've just made a huge error there. Great. Taking forever for these rounds to load, by the way. Which is my cope. Okay, you know what? That's fine. Zealand. I can't even get there. Okay, we got there. Quite lucky. Island probably should have got. I don't know why my mind did not process this. Oh, it's Cambo, actually, but yeah, I don't know. It's just flat rice fields, which makes total sense for Cambo. I saw this ditch, and I was like, first thought is just like Sonora or Sinaloa, but yeah, it was a mistake. All right, well, that's gonna be the episode anyway. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another Rainbolt Daily Challenge. Peace.